Hey guys, good morning. Well, almost afternoon. It is afternoon for some of you. It's 11:45 here, so it's still the morning for me. I wanted to make a quick video because this is my goal for this boot camp is to make you guys at least, a couple videos a week. Because I think it just, it feels a little different than just reading some words. And I really want to make this a different training for you guys. We've done so many different awesome groups before. But my fear in running groups is that sometimes we get away from, the core and why we're connecting with this business and why we really want it to work. You hear us talk about our why all the time and connecting with your why. And that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. A lot of the times we run these groups and they're more focused on rank or like a specific goal. But what I really want to work on is polishing your skills, polishing you guys up on social media, making your posts on Facebook and Instagram or whatever kind of social media network you're using really, really engaging, really, really scroll stopping. We use that term a lot. And just really meaningful. It doesn't always have to be heavy. It doesn't always have to be connected to the business. But it should be really representative of yourself. I mean, if you guys are following my posts, like sometimes it's, kid quotes and sometimes it's, just funny randomness or it's, asking for tips on shopping. Pretty much it's a good collection of what makes me me. It's not always like talking about the business. It's not always talking about challenge groups. It's a really good collection of what adds up to who you are as a person and as a coach. And these are the things that make people want to follow you. So that's really the first thing. And we're going to be posting an actual outline so you guys have a full list of really what should make the cut for you to press post when you're going to post something. Sometimes I'll type something up or write something up on my phone and I'm like, does this really go with what I want the message to be delivered as? If it's super just not connecting to what I need my audience to be hearing, then it doesn't make the cut, and you just delete and you're like, okay, we're not going to use that one. And just a little tip, and this is not scripted. Clearly, I'm just sort of rambling because I just wanted to share my thoughts on what I want this group to be about for you guys. I just want you guys to be, like I said yesterday, just like these social media coaching machines by the end of this. And so we're going to really perfect that, and we're going to get to the core of like who you are. It doesn't have to be the same as the next guy. But the cool thing about this business is you can watch somebody who's very successful and you can find somebody who you kind of feel that connection to, and you can post the same things, but you can make it completely your own and totally customized to who you are. So you can say, oh, I really like that style, or I like that picture, how she did that, or, the fonts that she used, or whatever it is. But then when you're recreating it, it becomes completely your own. So we're going to talk about kind of like do's and don'ts, and there are going to be a lot of tips of the day, kind of the things that you've been seeing in TKO and TeamFITspiration, the coach tip of the day. We may call some of you out, we may do shout outs and say you did great, and we may say, hey, can I use you as an example because it wasn't the greatest post, and I mean, hey, been there, like totally guilty of posting something and it just, big fat fail. Like you get crickets, it just wasn't good, there was something missing, the meat of it wasn't there. So that's what this is. It's about staying accountable. It's about, being a grown-up with the feedback that we allow, because I personally feel like if everybody told me all the time that I was doing a really great job and nobody was saying, hey, you could do this a little bit better, we would never grow, right? So it's really important to stay accountable to somebody, and that brings me to, what we talked about this past week is pairing you guys up with success partners. What I want to do is really make sure that you're paired up with somebody who is going to challenge you. I don't want somebody, two people who have similar struggles pairing up together necessarily. Sometimes it will work out, but sometimes you just need somebody who's completely the opposite of you and who's going to really challenge you and to think a little bit outside the box and outside of your comfort zone. So we're going to be talking about that. But today what I really want to focus on is your why. We're all here just trying to make this thing work and trying to be good, and every single day, it's about showing up, And I'll be honest. I was telling Paige, who is my best friend, and you guys know that by now, but we go way back, and she's probably one of the people that I would consider, one of my best success partners, because we're similar in some ways, but we're different in some ways. And she's the one person one of them, who I know I can go to, and she can say, you got to buck up, chin up, like brush it off, get over yourself and move on, or this wasn't that good, or maybe next time do it this way a little bit differently. And we need those people, right? Because they help us grow and they challenge us. So anyway, total tangent. But anyway, what I want you to do is really connect with your why. I want you to remember why you're here, why you really, really want this to work, why it needs to work. Because that was one thing for me when I started. It was like, this isn't a matter of, is this going to work, or I hope this really works. It was like, it's just a matter of when. So I didn't know how soon it was going to happen, but I knew it was going to happen because I knew I wasn't going to give up. And that's what I want you guys to just stay ingrained in your brain, is no matter how hard this gets or how much you feel like, oh, like what is not working, you just keep showing up, because that's really the magic of it. I mean, isn't that crazy that that's all it really is? If you just keep trying, you're going to get better and you're going to succeed. So what's your why? And I want you to post below this video in the comments what your why is, who you are, what your story is, why you're here, why this boot camp is so right and so perfect for you. And then I want you to share a rank goal. Even though this training is not going to be about rank, I do think that all of it kind of ties into it, to one another. If you're doing well in the business, you're naturally going to advance rank. It's just one of those natural things that happen. So share a rank goal, and then I want you to share a non-rank goal, something that you want to really master, something you want to feel good about, and something that you are going to be so good at by the end of this 30 days. And so share those 3 things with us below in a comment. Also, I don't want to make this too long for you guys, but also this boot camp is going to be about you and your personal progress. And I think that that's actually the most important thing. I should probably have said that sooner in this video, just in case I've lost people by now. But honestly, the reason it's the most important thing is, and I can tell you from personal experience, when my fitness and my eating, my nutrition, those aren't really on point, I'm kind of slacking in those categories. My business is not on point, and I'm not enthusiastic about my business when I'm not enthusiastic about my own progress, when I don't feel like I'm able to, if I were to post a picture of myself in a sports bra or, tight workout pants, am I going to be proud of what I'm posting on Instagram or whatever? And I really think that that ties into this business. If we can't be excited and proud of what we're looking like and how we're feeling, because we know that the physical often really benefits the mental. I mean, it's a natural pick-me-up, right? Working out. So that is probably the first and foremost. We are going to be in better shape in 30 days, looking better, feeling better, more excited about the progress. We're going to be able to share our before and after at the end of this boot camp, so that we actually are walking billboards. And so today is Monday. If you haven't done your workout yet, you have until the end of the day, but I want everyone working out at least 5 days a week this boot camp. I think we owe it to ourselves, especially this month. I do not want to see anybody left behind when Pile launches. And so right now we've got to be laying the groundwork. And so we're going to be talking about that too in this boot camp, some tips on, just how to deal with a product launch. So even if you're a brand new coach in this, this is the perfect place to be, because we're going to kind of start from scratch, get back to basics. We're going to talk about fitness, and we're going to be doing personal development and working out together, talking about social media. So I'm excited. Again, this was not scripted, so sorry it ended up being 10 minutes long because I just blabbered on for 9 minutes and 35 seconds. So that's it. So post below your why, non-rank goal, and a rank goal. And welcome to day 1. I'm so excited you guys are here. Bye.